Hi guys, hope you're doing well. Um, just want to do a quick video today about, well, as the title suggests, I'll come on to that in a minute, shall I? First of all, just want to say hi to John and Lee, who are two subscribers that I met yesterday. We met up in High Beach in Epping Forest. Great to meet you both guys. And Lee has got a classic chrome and red 350. If you see my previous video, that's his bike. He's spent a lot of money, well, not so much money actually, but he spent money on accessories, they're aftermarket accessories, they're not Royal Enfield, and that bike looks incredible. Go and check that video out if you haven't seen it. It really is a stunning classic 350. Not only is it stunning looking, but it sounds incredible. He bought a Punjab short silencer from Vintage Moto, I think. I think he's paid £50 for it. And what a sound that bike makes. Honestly, I've done a short video, check that out. It's 20 seconds long of me riding off into the forest on his classic 350. It sounds amazing. Probably a little bit too loud for where I live, but it really does sound incredible. So yeah, great to meet you. John is looking at buying a classic 350 and took Charlie out for a little ride and seemed to like it. So hopefully, John, you'll be in the gang soon. So it was great to meet you both. When I met Lee, Lee said he had a present for me. He didn't want any money for it, and I'll show you what that is. I'm sure you know what that is. It's a heel toe shifter for a classic 350. Now, I said to him that my feet are so big that I had one of my original classic 350 and it was a little bit difficult for me. So we decided that we're going to raffle this. No money's needed, by the way. But it's going to be a quiz. It's like the chase, isn't it? Right, so I've got two questions. If you get them both right, email me the answers, and then I will put everything in a hat and put it out live. Oh, that sounds all wrong, doesn't it? I will do a draw live, not live, but I'll video it. So the questions are: to win this classic 350, never been used, heel toe shifter. Two questions. First question is, how many Royal Enfields have I owned in total? All of them on my videos. So I didn't own one 10 years ago and just not told you about it. So they're all on my video. And the second question is, what name did I give my first classic 350, the Halcyon grey one? What name did I give that bike? Emails in the description. Send in your email. Next week I'll do a draw, and whoever wins anywhere in the world, not just in the UK, I will send this out to you free of charge. There you go, guys. Second thing, right? So please, no abuse. So I have been thinking long and hard about. People change their minds, right? Just let me put that out there. People change their minds. I've been thinking long and hard about getting a third bike, and how much I would ride them all. I know a lot of you have said that, but in the winter, I barely ride. I'm definitely a fair weather rider. On sunny days, I'll take them out. But if it's cold, wet, or minus temperatures, then you won't see me out on a motorbike or on a golf course. So I've been thinking about it, and it was just like a divine intervention, because this morning a friend of mine came round. He said, I've got something to show you. And he came round and he had bought a brand new Triumph T120 Bonneville in chrome. What a bike! What a bike! Now, I obviously had to take it for a ride, and it just reminded me how much I love those bikes. So a friend of mine, Richie, has got the Bud Eakins Special Edition T120, which I think is top of my list for nice looking retro motorbikes. I think that bike is beautiful. But I've ridden that bike and it is great. The good thing about the T120 and the T100 is that it's got a bench seat, so you can slide back if you're tall, and that to me is an absolute must, because unless it's got forward controls, then I feel squished. So that kind of covers that base. and the fact that they just look incredible. I worked it out this morning, I've had a Speedmaster, a 2020 Speedmaster, I think. I've had a Scrambler XC 1200, and I had, before I did YouTube, I had a Thunderbird 1700, which was an absolute beast. So I've had many Triumphs, but I've never had the T120 Bonneville. So what I'm going to do is, I think, instead of getting a third bike at the moment, that might change next year when the Royal Enfield Himalayan comes out, the 450, that might change. But until then, I think I'm going to sell Tallulah my Super Meteor 650 and get a Triumph T120 Bonneville. If for whatever reason I don't get what I want for my Super Meteor 650, and I'm not going to trade her in, I will sell her privately, then I will keep her. And this whole conversation is relevant because then I will just stick with the two bikes, and then when the Royal Enfield comes out, I will see what happens then. Oh, I've just moved the camera. So guys, tell me what you think. Or yeah, tell me what you think. Nice things only, please. Oh, by the way, my latest lookalike, I was told I look like Freddy Krueger, or the actor who plays Freddy Krueger, the serial killer. So it's gone from Snoopy to Freddy Krueger. Anyway, guys, thanks for listening. Please send in your answers. So I need the name of that I gave my first Classic 350, and the total amount of Royal Enfields that I've owned since doing YouTube. And then you could win yourself that. Okay guys, have a great day and ride safe.